Okay, so this is a real quick video to let y'all know what y'all been looking at this whole time and why they destroyed this. This is the Georgia Guidestones that they destroyed. Somebody needs to go and look at when the date this was destroyed all the way up to the Balenciaga scandal. See how many days was in between. I want to know that. I'm gonna go check that out myself. I haven't done it yet, but you got. If you just look at it, man, it's telling you the word itself. Like I always say, if you look at every video I tell you the word is the Most High, and He is the Word. The Word is Him. So when every word is a messenger coming from Him to let you know the truth and the essence of the spirit of these words. Like, the Holy Spirit is the Word also. So like you test all things by the Spirit, by the Word. So look, man, you already know that it's been revealed to the whole world on the news this year, just recently in October or November, that Balenciaga stood for Baal worship. Okay. Child sacrifice. Okay. We understand that. Molech. We understand that. Okay. Well, two and two together. What other words do you think are not associated with it actually are? Global. That means that's the same thing. It's worship of Baal. Molech. Or Molech, yeah. And then you got balance. That's the same thing it's the same thing. These are all they make them like how do you call it? They make it. They put it in your mouth. Like I said, like Andre 3000 even said it. He said, the devil off in your grill and you still don't even know him. Like they make you all the knowledge that you have. You would fight tooth and nail to the very last drop to defend it, thinking that you're fighting for the truth, when this whole time you've been deceived, you've been fed poison, and you think it's good, but it's not. And they can tell you to your face because you don't understand. You didn't do your homework. And you don't pass the test. Okay, you can not do your homework, but at least damn pass the test. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You guys gotta understand this, bro. Pass on the test. You know what I mean? Just don't even do it. It's just the way it is. You're gonna get a bad grade and be demoralized and all that mess because you don't believe what they want you to? Okay. Like you don't believe that you're what they say you are? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and, you can pass on that test. You can just go ahead and pass on that. You already know you're the truth. So no matter what they try to tell you, no matter what they try to call you, no matter what they try to pin on you, you know who you are. You know why you're here, and you know where you're going. Now, you start from there and you know that they trying to deceive you. Look at the whole world that is deceived and start pushing, start kindling. Use the fire of the truth of who you are, pass that to somebody else and reveal who they are so that they can't be deceived. And then the air between you becomes clearer, becomes cleaner. It becomes a exclusion zone. It becomes an exclusion zone between you and that person. They say where there's two or more, there's the Most High. So there becomes an exclusion zone between you two. And then when you guys duplicate yourself and kindle your flame with somebody else, then there becomes 4 or 5, it multiplies, And then the air between all of you becomes an exclusion zone. You know, only the truth exclusively. And there is no lie can come between you. Now that's something that you guys are not understanding the power of. It's free energy. The truth will always be. So it always is free energy, okay? And that's one thing that they do not want you to have. They need to tax you on every breath. And the more depressed they keep you, the more money they're going to get out of your ass. That's the way it is. All right. So you need to express the truth to be relieved of the depression that the whole world is going through right now, man. All right. So you already know that they got the scandal, you know what I mean, to let you know that what that name is what that name means. And everybody thought it was something good because, you know, you don't understand the language. And even if you did understand the language, you still don't understand the meaning. Shoot, I spoken to a Christian, a Greek Orthodox Christian when I was like maybe 22. I was about maybe 22 or something like that. Spoke to a Greek Orthodox Christian, or maybe I was like 25. I spoke to a Greek. No, I was about 22. I was about 21, actually. And I ran down to the Parthenon in Nashville, and him and his girlfriend were out back of the Parthenon. The Parthenon is the temple dedicated to Zeus's daughter. Over across from Vanderbilt University in Centennial Park in Nashville, Tennessee. Black people weren't allowed to go there until 1960. And since then, it's been kind of like the mecca for all the little family reunions and parades and festivities for black people. But anyway, so I came over there by myself, you know, because I was just jogging around the city or whatever, and there was this Greek Orthodox Christian from Greece, from Europe, outside the back of the temple with his girl. And just so happens, they were reading the plaque out back near the souvenir shop. And I was like, do you know who is in there? Like, what goddess is in there? And then they were like, no, they hadn't been in yet or whatever. And then I was like, do you know... So I gave him a clue. I was like, I'll give you a clue. Everybody wears her on their feet. Most of the people wear them on their feet. Wear her on their feet. I said, do you know who the goddess Athena holds in her right hand inside of that temple? That's what it is. That's what I said to him. And they were like, no. They're trying to guess. The guy and the girl trying to guess. And he was a little curly head, redhead, kind of Seth Rogen, kind of, chubby. And then the girl, she was like, more European kind of, looking. I guess brunette, glasses or whatever. They're all hugged up. And the next thing you know, they kind of gave up, and I said, Nike, you're wearing them on their feet. And then they were looking at it, it was like, what? It's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's Nike's a goddess that Athena holds in her right hand, or a demigod that Athena holds in her right hand inside of the temple. She's like 9 foot tall, made of gold, standing in the right hand of Athena that's like 36 feet tall or something like that. 33 or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so like they were impressed. And the guy, that's when he revealed to me that he was Greek Orthodox Christian, and he didn't even know that. And I was like, so I'm like, oh, you're Christian, so you got to watch out for that idol worship. You know what I mean? So, and then he was like, good point. And they both looked at me. I guess they were older than me or whatever, but they kind of looked at me and they were like, man, this kid, And that's how people usually look at me or whatever. But anyway, it's just goes to show, like, even me and my name, I had gone my whole life, like 22 years without even knowing what my name meant or what it even, not even thinking about, the word even having power by definition, and the history of it and the origin of it. I never knew. But, these words have spirit and power. That's why the disciples, some of them had their names changed to loosen and to bind spirits. You know what I mean? Have a good name. A good name is better than silver and gold. Well, these words that we speak come from names, I suppose. Like if somebody sees a mountain and nobody claimed it, they'll name that mountain after them. And then that mountain could, possibly start some type of venue later on down the road. And then that venue is named after that mountain, which is named after that person. And then that venue has some type of award or whatever. And then some person down the road, is known for that type of award. So that person becomes like that venue and that name, that award becomes like a verb. And it's these words trickle down. What begins in heaven also happens. What happens in heaven also happens on earth. You know what I mean? So all of these generations down the road, these words are starting to like overflow and pollute. And the whole world is filled with these words that represent these idols, and no one is, and people don't understand that the spirit that comes with these words that we use. That's why the Most High told us, we're not even supposed to be saying the names of these idols. Don't even let their names be found in your mouths. You know what I mean? I pray for forgiveness. You know what I mean? Prayer is authority. That's where we get the word. Authority is from the word athar. And athar is Hebrew for prayer. Okay, so now you know what the word authority means. It's the root of the word authority. Okay. Or Arthur Wright. Prayer rights, I suppose. There's like I said, there's a lot that goes into words. And that's why people go all about spelling, and that's all your witchcraft and all that mess. Pronunciation and all that mess. Like, people are trying to control what you say so that you will be bound by your own tongue into their beliefs, into sticking to their beliefs, meaning being chained and shackled into their realm, their reality. You know what I mean? You have no free will. That's what that happens to be. You know what I mean? You become claimed. You're no longer human, because humans have free will to speak and create and express. Freedom of expression. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they take that away. You might as well be a beast, like a parrot. A parrot can speak. You know what I mean? Alright. I mean, I'm, getting out of line. But yeah, pretty much, essentially, that's what this whole system is about. You're in a bull is a beast. Bull comes from the word ball. And that's why they have a bull or a goat as a Baphomet to represent that child sacrifice mess. You know what I mean? So I apologize for the people in the background yelling, but yeah, you don't really have a choice. That's the spirits in the background are always on the outskirts mocking you. So be careful, guys. You know what I mean? There's a lot of influence and a lot of distractions. That's why I said there's a pollution out there. The pollution is to distract you so that you can't see, to cloud your vision, That's true pollution. We're all blinded because of the words that we believe in, the words that we say, the words that we say carelessly that comes out of our mouths that we know not the truth. You know what I mean? It's just condoms that the words ended up using and then throw us away. These fallen angels. You know what I mean? These are the words that we're using, and then they come into us and possess us because we use those words. Do you understand that? Do you work towards that? And the more you work towards that, the faster they're working towards you. You got to understand this. The mirror doesn't stop just because you walk away from it. Your shadow, catches up with you twice a day. Okay? Just like you got to blink about a third of your life. You're blinking or your eyes are closed for sleep. That's the way I look at it. It's that subtleness. That's how the devil works his way in there. Some stuff that you just don't consider. You got to look at it for the truth for what it is. Don't be deceived. You know what I mean? Don't be some dreamer. You got to be a warrior through and through. Unmovable. The way you are in this world is the way you will be in your dreams. So if you're tossed around like toilet paper in the wind out here in this world, then you're going to be tossed around like toilet paper in your dreams also. You're going to be led far astray. So don't be, the point is to not be a dreamer. Like people worship dreams because they have no life. Get it? Okay. If you tell one story to hide another, you actually reveal that story that you're hiding. It goes without saying. That's how the word reveals all things. You have to have a relationship with it to know what is chosen, to know what is not chosen, to know the difference between the good and the evil. You know what I mean? Like the words open up eyes. Faith only comes by hearing, not by seeing. You know what I mean? Once you see it, then you negate the opportunity for faith, which is power, more power. It's a higher value. It's more, trust me. Something, it's way more in it. You just gotta experience it. Some people get mad. It's like watching a movie. People get mad in the mug because somebody done told them the damn movie before they got to see it. It feels, it takes away from the whole movie. Well, faith works the same way. You have to be a believer in order to achieve it before you see it. Because if you see it, there's no chance to believe it. That world is gone now. Okay? It said, blessed is he that believes without seeing these things. Believes the truth without seeing these things with his own eyes. You know what I mean? Like, there's higher blessings. That's what I'm talking about. This is that discipline. Alright guys, so I'm gonna just let you guys know. You've been at war before you were born. War knew you in the womb. Sound familiar? War shaped you in the womb. Sound familiar? You serve a God of war. A warring God. He's not racist, he's jealous. That's what I tried to tell the Hebrews in Dallas. But no, that was Austin. They had a little argument. He's not racist, he's jealous. Okay? Get it right. It's a whole different thing. There is no races. There's jealousy. You can't begin a race off of a lie. Okay? That's jealousy. Because saying it is one thing is hiding that it is another. Okay? So there's a war going on, and that's how we're created. Until we have to study war no more. That'll be a day of glory. Until then, you gotta take these words, war, your sword, to war, to words, to the word, and test it by the Spirit. Every word, every breath. You gotta make your way perfect by the word, by the sword, by the Spirit. You gotta come with division, the sword of the division, the Spirit. You know what I mean? You gotta divide this up and realize the roots. You can't devour the whole tree with one bite. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to take this into sections until you can get some seeds. You know what I mean? That's how you're gonna get that. So you gotta understand these seeds are seeds of war. When they say something like balance, that's a seed of ball. Okay? It's a seed of the devil. They say global, that's a seed in your mind. Until they can show you physically with a globe, it's a seed in your mind, isn't it? Yes, because the word ball. And they make it mandatory. It's a seed. When it's a mandate, you know what happens on dates, right? You get screwed. Somebody plants some seed in your ass. That's what that is. And that seed grows. Takes over. You could have the whole soil be destroyed if it's some strong enough seed like corn. You know what I mean? Or cotton. You know how people go around them cotton seeds. There's a lot of bad stuff going on around them cotton seeds. You know? Somebody put a small seed like a mustard seed in you, and you're gonna move some mountains. You know what I mean? Somebody put one of those demonic technological seeds in your butt. Ain't gonna be no rest for the wicked, I tell you that. You gotta think about these seeds that they're planting, these words, because they can take you for a ride, man. You say too much of anything is a bad thing, they try to say. You know, you gotta have everything with a grain of salt. And then therefore you negate that mess, okay? Evil knows no ends. So you gotta know that there's no rest until it's been defeated by truth. And the truth is already won. Evil just don't know it yet. You know what I mean? Believe. Faith. That's the better reward. Remember? That's for us. That's what this opportunity of war is for, to prove yourself worthy. Because no man is worthy. Alright? But we're given the truth, which makes you clean, makes you whole. Alright? The truth is salvation, the first of all things created. You can't have any creation if it's not saved. It's not a creation. It's going to lose its form. It's not saved. You know what I mean? You didn't put it in the refrigerator. You're going to go, I made this. You come back to show somebody and it's not what you made. You see what I mean? You got to save it. So the first thing ever created was saved. And therefore, it could be built upon. And salvation was created before the creations. Because salvation is the word, is the creator himself. The mind is what gave the creation salvation. The word is what gave the creation salvation. The spirit is what gave the creation salvation. Therefore, the creation being salvation, knows salvation is salvation. The first of all creations. What begins in heaven, which is not physical, then happens on earth, which is physical. So salvation was created before it was physical. The Word is salvation. And He is His Word. And His Word is His only begotten Son. And it's Yashaya, okay? That's salvation. That's the Savior. That's His Savior, His King. See this mess over here that they got written on this Georgia Guidestones? Look, man. Like, that's what they've been trying to tell you. That's why you got to look at the time that they took these things down. They blew it up or struck it with lightning or something. And then all of a sudden, just to get it out of people's mind, so that when they reveal that the company Balenciaga, actually the word Balenciaga means what it means, the worship of Baal, bull, child sacrifice, Molech. And then you got your greatest star, your great stars out there, got their children all involved in it, and all this producing and all this lawsuits and all this mess. And then people trying to back out, and then you gotta understand at the same time you can't, you can't really focus on anything, because something else just as important, with equal importance, priority, coming from the same people, but just in a different name, in a different form, a different pronunciation, but the same spirit. You know what I mean? Is happening in all different fields, many different fields. It's more than just one way that they're coming at you. If they close one door, they open up another. You know what I mean? So the truth is at war, revealing all of these things. It's letting you know, okay, get this one, bam. Get that one, why that one? Because it's the same thing. Oh, okay, yeah, it's the same thing. And when they all go down, Babylon go down. All right? The world fall down. Global. All this mess, man, all this child sacrifice mess is gonna go down all over the world. So your balance is, the world is gonna topple like a drunken man. It tells you about this at the end of the days. Balance. In Revelations. Swaying like a drunken man. This world is falling. This is Babylon. This is it. This is it. It's all being revealed. So the devil's thrashing. He's thrashing. Enraged. He's tearing up his own stuff to try to hurry up and make another image, that people can worship real fast before he gets completely evicted out of the image that he's in. You get it? It's like how they say, here you go, women, my bad, I'm not hating on women, but this is the way it goes. They say that the women always have like about 4 or 5 dudes lined up just in case one of the dudes she's on acts up. She got some, she said she got them coming off the bench, you know what I mean? She's like a coach for the stable, you know what I mean? She's got breaking their necks out there trying to get a contract, you know what I mean? So what we're saying is, the same thing, where you think she get it from? She get it from the devil that was with her from the beginning. The enmity between the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman. It's the playbook right there. So just as we start to get smart, punish you for getting smart, and then he goes and makes the game harder and changes the codes, so that when you go back in, you don't recognize it. And the new kids, you can't help them. You just as new booty as them. And if not, in fact, they probably make it the opposite to where you're only gonna hurt them. Like that's the way the devil would do it. So yeah, man, this is a weird glitch in the matrix, but that's what you're having right there. You say the glitch in the matrix, when the deja vu happens. Remember in the Matrix when he saw the black cat twice? He said, "Oh, deja vu. It's like it's nothing." He's like, "No, that's not nothing. They've changed something in the program, and that's what this is. Just because they blew up the darn guide stones, they took it out. So only those with eyes to see, like this world, I remember it. You know what I mean? Y'all can't remember 15 seconds or what you had to eat, which is what you are. Anyway, I guess you should probably eat less so that you can remember that. Less to remember. More memory, more space for memory. But anyway, like this is all it really is. You know what I mean? Your childhood serves you because your childhood is your memory and your memory serves you all day. So if you don't remember anything, then you don't remember your childhood or you're running away from it or something like that, then you're not whole. And your future will be just as disrupted. You gotta be whole from beginning to end. Trust me. That's the truth right there. Knowing where you're going from birth. And anything in between is an exclusion zone. Alright? Remember that. The exclusion zone is the most free energy out there, I'm telling you, bro. It's like a tube. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure it out, but the concept is a well of energy within me. I'm telling you, I already got it. It's something else. Y'all should look it up. Exclusion zone, energy. Some stuff you ain't never heard of. They go by EZ. I think they discovered it in 2018 or something like that, 2019. But yeah, you guys got to understand, man. You create that exclusion zone that I was talking about within yourself over time and space. So from your childhood to now to the day that you are taken is an exclusion zone. That space in between and the world is captivated within you, your blood, already. So that exclusion zone has to be a truth. No lie can be in between that. And that makes you whole. Your memory will serve you and you won't be swayed. And that's what you got to work towards. Not saying that I'm doing that 100% all day, every day, but it's just like in a state of an emergency where your life is on the line, that's when the exclusion zone is like aiming and firing. There can be no distraction between you and your target. All right? It's the bullseye. Yeah. That's the exclusion zone. Anything in between is getting laser beamed. You know what I mean? That's what that is. It's energy. Stay with that same energy. It's gotta be access to it like that. You gotta be a believer. If you don't believe, there is no way in hell you're gonna achieve that. You're gonna be deceived out of that because of what you see out of that. No, man. It's not about what you see out of that. It's about how you react out of that. Because you can see yourself die out of that, but you can't react if you die out of that. It's how you react out of that. You got to be that's the get-go. That has to be the get-go, the exclusion zone. You didn't come this far. You got too much inertia to slam into a damn wall. You need to move that wall out your way. Go through it, go over it, push it over the whole damn wall if you have to. A mustard seed can move mountains. You never know that wall may be a wall every day until it's not a wall no more. And that may be the day. That's the way it is. He said all walls are going to come down. All right, and the truth come through. So that's what it is, and it's an exclusion zone, exclusively. You got to be exclusive with the truth, have a relationship with it, and seek it, because they're going to put these things in front of your face in this world in order to climb into your mind to access the world beyond this world. And that's the only way, that's the only chance in hell they got, is you. So you are you're the gate. You know what I mean? Billions of gates. And that's who's in charge. That was easily said. That's Hades. Yeah, that's them. Billy Goats, number 666. Them boys are together, 100%. They got an exclusion zone. As in heaven, so it is on earth. And the devil is nothing but a counterfeit copy kingdom. Does the same exact thing. So he keeping everybody drunk. You know what I mean? Everybody married. And if he ain't down with it, they laying you down in it. That's what that keep everybody under 500 million is for. Alright? You see it right there. It says 500 million. In perpetual baalanciaga with nature. See, everybody you gotta get past that little thing. It's like they'll tease you with the word to let you know what it is. The seed is in there. The seed is what you gotta judge it by. But what they're saying is the elaboration of how far it's come. And that's what they're trying to get you to accept and believe. If they can get you to believe in if you don't believe in ball, if they can get you to believe in balance, then you can believe in Balenciaga. And then therefore you can believe in ball. See, that's the way they get you. You get it? Okay. Alright, now that's enough said. They really coming after your kids, and they wiping out the elders and anybody in between. They want exclusively. No truth can come in there. They don't want no truth inside of their little their zone. It's nothing but chaos and confusion. All right, they're trying to. That's what that is. It's the oldest thing trick in the book. It's deceived the whole world time and time again, rising up. All right, and you already know I'm the one that showed y'all that dragon. So here you go. I'm gonna show you the dragon one more time. Let me show you the dragon one more time on the earth. This is what they call ball. You got a ball, right? And it glow. But who is their king? That's their king right there. That's your Balenciaga. That's your Amaruka. That's your Leviathan. That's your Lucifer. That's your Satan. That's all these many different blasphemous names. Okay? That's him right there. That's your eye right there. There's an eye right there. There's a snout with all the different nostrils that shoot fire. These are nostrils that shoot fire. You got lips, little thin lips, like a serpent has, very thin lips. See that? You see the gap? See that crack right there from there to there? Yeah, you saw it. You saw what I just showed you. Right there. Right there. At that point. Oh, yeah, it added it. Because you can see it down here on the kilometers and centimeters. Yeah. So it says it down here. Alright. That gap right there is 666 kilometers. Anything that says meters. Alright. If it's meters, if it's centimeters, or if it's kilometers, it's going to be a 666. Alright, that's the scale. And this is a shoulder over here. This is a wing right here. This is a wing right there. This is a shoulder right here. There's a shoulder right here. Alright, just doing it one more time. There's an eye right there, so you can see his face. That's an eye right there. Perfect eye. Can't say it's not. There's an eye right here. Perfect eye. Alright, he has an eye above the water and an eye below the water. That's his little checkerboard kingdom thing. The earth and the sea, inhabitants of the earth and the land and the sea, the earth and the sea. For the dragon has come down to you to make war against the seed of the woman. He knows his time is short. So he's gonna thrash. You get that? Looks like he's got a collar on, some type of collar on his neck or chain across his neck right here. There's something there holding him, pinning him down or something. I don't know. He might be pinned down or something. Michael got him thrown down here. We've got. We picked that up out the word. The word told us that. We wrestled in heaven and got tossed down here. Alright? Heaven is everything in the background back there. That's not heaven. See that space in the background, all that darkness and all them stars? That's not heaven. Heaven is beyond that. There's a one of those stars is actually a hole. And when you go through that hole, you realize you're inside of a big ass mountain. And then there's a whole world outside of that, glowing, bigger than this world right here. It's like a Russian doll thing, but on a ridiculous range of scale. Microcosm, I think that's why they gave it to Microsoft, because we're like a microcosm of the actual heaven. You get it? So anyway, and that's that's your dragon right there, man. I just put a muzzle on his face right there, and I'm a fisher. So, this is my fishing line right here. And I'm the first to do it, to let y'all know I do it the truest. I don't know how many people done shown y'all a dragon and shown y'all this dragon, but I'm the only one that showed y'all that his bite mark is 666 kilometers wide on his face. Alright? I'm the only one that showed y'all that. I ain't seen nobody ever show y'all that. Ever. No one. Alright? The Most High said he's going to have it on his forehead and all that mess. The whole world's going to worship him. Yeah, that's a dragon, brother. Yeah, that's your dragon right there, brother. That's him. And he's got a whole lot of little microcosms too. The bio warfare that we have, that's his creation here on earth. That's what they be doing, that little nasty mess, man. So remember, he's a fallen angel. So all the angels are under control of the word. All the angels, they're let to be done what they do. They're allowed space to do what they do. And we're in their space. Right? So yeah. They're allowed to put viruses and diseases and all that mess and deception and all that mess and counterfeits and all that mess and clones and copies and all that mess. Take good for bad and bad for good. Wrap up poison in nice packages. All that mess, that's this world. That's what they're allowed to do. We're in their space. Okay? So, and we were warned. Okay, so you can't say that that's not the way it is. We were warned that that's the way it is. All right, so at the end of this, I'm bringing this to a close. This has been a good one. Today is Friday, December 30th, 2022. Watch out for your 2023, because you already know once they took down the Georgia Guidestones, let you know who Ball is, and then they put Balenciaga on the chopping block. 2023, you know they're gonna bite back. So there's gonna be a lot of people dying. There's gonna be a lot of child sacrifice. It's gonna be like that for years to come, man. You can look it up in the Strong's Concordance. All you gotta do is check it out. Every year, every word is a year, pretty much. If I look at it with the way I look at it, say 2022 is a mountain or something like that, like Harari, Noah Harari, Har, mountain, 2022. 2023 is death. Oh, 2023 is two mountains. 2024 is like killing and death all the way for like 7 years or some shit like that. It's gonna be bad. Oh yeah, my bad. I was supposed to go back to 2023. Pick that and then go over Hara, altar. Oh, it's 2026. To kill and to slay. 2027, a slaughter. 2028, a slaughter. 2029, to conceive and become pregnant. I guess it's like when you, yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Fancy imagining, conception, pregnancy. Harari, an inhabitant of Herod. So remember, you got your Noah Harari dude for the what was it, the WEF? Yeah, the WEF, the World Economic Forum dude, talking about their Jesus and your God is a freaking fake news. The guy is kind of half right, but he's wrong in the ultimate sense. Because like I said, with those words, they like to play with us with those words, so they make you believe in something, take it away, and then they're kind of not guilty because those words, you're in their kingdom. They can do what they want, but at the same time, they can give you something bad and take it away and make you beg for it back, so that you worship something bad. You get it? Yeah. Because like they changed the name. Remember Herod? You know, he didn't want Yahshua name known anywhere. So he was taking the name out of books, burning books and all that mess. And you take all those years, like there, and then the Greeks come back and put some Zeus in the name with the Jesus. Come on, bro. You already know. It's all messed up right there. So yeah. When your Noah Harari dude from the World Economic Forum said that, yeah, the times of your gods and all that mess is over, and this is where they are saying that they're the new gods and in control of humanity because humanity is hackable now. Well, hackable means counterfeit. Hack means counterfeit. Copy. That's what a hack is. All right? It's not the original. You're hacked. Hack is another word for hybrid. Hybrid is another word for Nephilim. Okay? As in the days of Noah and Lot. It's just so funny that the dude's name is Noah Harari. Okay. So you kind of see where they're going with this, right? As in the days of Noah and Lot, so shall it be in the end. Well, you got this dude named Noah who's building an ark, talking about they got this technology and they're the new gods, and they're gonna take over mankind and kill anybody that ain't down with it. Pretty much. Said you're useless eaters and they don't need you. If you don't want to get down with what they calling them God. Pretty much. That's where it's going. So you're gonna have to keep your wits about you, man. Don't let these words slip by unnoticed and carelessly. You're at war. You can't turn your ears off. So you need to cherish the opportunity you have to convert into faith. The faith of the word and the truth. Create that exclusion zone between you and the truth. The Most High. Alright? So, if you don't understand it, let me show you. I'm gonna just go over here, type up Noah Harari. Let you see his face. Might be 2 R's. Yeah. Yuval Noah Harari. Now let me let you know something. Now this whole little thing started on ball, right? We were talking about that I started this video. Funny, this video is 216, and 216 is exponential of 666. So yeah, so you got Yuval. Don't you understand that V and B are interchangeable? Alright, so there you go. It's hidden right in plain sight, right in your face. Ball. He's telling you, right to your face. And shoot, the Y and the J and the H are interchangeable, so he could be who ball, or he could be two ball, he could be Jew ball, he could be all that mess. But that's the way they're putting it. It said the words of, look, man, it says Yuval Noah Harari is the lead advisor to Klaus Schwab. By the way, Klaus Schwab, they call this whole little spot New Schwab Land down here on the Dragon. So what's there to talk about? Ball, the right hand is Schwab Land, New Schwab Land. So what y'all talking about? What how wrong am I? How ain't nobody telling you this shit. All right? New Schwabenland. Maybe it's not new. Maybe it's old Schwabland. Okay. Where am I? Wait a second. Wait a second.
Buy sugar.
see. Let me see. Let me see. So the Rothschild thing right there. But there's a Schwab has something to do with Antarctica. Hold on, wait a second. Because I remember seeing something. I don't like to be flat out unable to show y'all top. Let me see. Oh yeah. During a solar eclipse. Okay.
For the money, for the show.
Okay, so you already have this right here. Let me show you something. So remember I said like that 666 mark calling thing, you know what I mean? That's their little calling card for the dragon. Well, you have, if Noah Harari is the lead advisor for the World Economic Forum, another thing I can show you right here. I wonder if I have the picture already still on here. If I still have the photo. No. Okay. So I'm gonna have to show you raw. I have to show you the raw way. The raw way, son. Let me show you the raw way right here. WF. See, they want to hate. What's up with that? What's up with this? Man, get off my thing. The hell? Water Environment Federation. So you already know they tripping right there. W-E. See, they tripping. World Economic Forum. Since they want to trip, they don't want to go. They already know this organization, the biggest one in the dang world with the name, but they don't want to put it on there like that. They tripping. So let me show you something, man. Look at the logo right here. Look at the logo right here. You got a 6 and a 6 and a 6. I'm gonna take a picture. Bam. It's 3 6s. A C is a 3. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. That's a C. A complete circle is a 360. Okay. You got a 180 going through each complete circle. That's 18, 18, 18. But also going through each circle and out the other side makes a 6 on each circle. So that's a 6, a 6, and a 6. Right there. But if that ain't far enough for you, E is 5, C is 3, 3 times 5 is 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. W is 6 in Hebrew. F is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay? So you got 666 right there in front of the 3 circles. There's 3 6s. And then you got the C, just to let you know there's another 3. Come on, man. These cats, they can't put it more blatant right in front of your face. And then you got the big red C on the globe. You see that big, you know, the prongs holding up the globe there, how it's like a C. See, you get that? Come on, man. You gotta understand this mess, bro. Like, they playing with you, fam. They playing with you for fun, and they gonna try to do what? They put it in your face, you know, baalanciaga. They're worshiping Baal 666. Okay, the bull, the goat is the bull. The ball is the goat. While the goat is the ball player. Number 23, a bull. Ain't that a bit? Come on, they try to put it right in your face. And you still don't get it. The devil off in your grill and you still don't even know him. You're wearing them on your feet, stomping around, looking like them. I'm the real black sheep, I'm the real black sheep. Come on, man. Y'all guys, you're gonna have to like wake up fast, man. Like, they're coming after your children and you're asleep and your children are nowhere near you. Alright? And it's sacrifice time. You understand that? They're coming for child sacrifice. They're coming after your children. It comes from the word you see, it says it right there. They're trying to make it to where if you're having a bad day, if they can make you have a bad enough day mentally, like, oh, I'm just having a bad day, I wish I were dead. They could take your word like that, and even if you're joking, steal you away and you're done. Your organs are getting divided into money, and somebody's gonna be, you know, pretty much wearing your flesh in the future, pretty much. Like, that's just, it's just a crop. MAD. So MAD, from MAD, medically assisted death. All right, now they're pushing it on children. There you go. December 13th, 2022. Medically assisted death is the term that Canada uses, but there are other terms like euthanasia and assisted suicide that are used in these conversations. These words have different meanings. Alright? I don't know why my mess is going so slow right now. But they're trying to extend it to minors as young as, I think, 12 or some shit. Saying that your kid can pretty much leave the house, go to school, and if they're trying to even say if they don't agree with, because they're trying to put it for people with mental illness. They're saying if you don't agree with mandates of some sort, that you have a mental illness and that they can pretty much MAD your ass, medically assisted death. What the hell is this, bro? Like you can't make this shit up. This is freaking. This is ridiculous. This is how that baalanciaga. Now remember how this whole little conversation piece started. How did this conversation piece start, man? I told y'all from get-go. I put it right there in front of your face. How many people are in the world that you were thinking about? 9 billion or something like that? So it's going to be about, yeah, they're going to sacrifice billions for a ball. Their worship. In perpetual. What is perpetual? What does perpetual mean? That mean they gonna keep doing that shit to your ass. That mean it don't matter what you say, all laws and regulations will be perpetuated towards killing anything over 500 million people. So if they let it build up to 9 billion, it's a game. It's an art. It's an art form. It's a playbook. Now, when playbook versus playbook come out, you know, one of them's got to squash the other. Somebody gonna be burning books, try to stop you from finding out the plays. We already heard of that. All right, man. Like, you see what they doing? You see what they doing? Meaning, when they say unite humanity with a living new language, so you already know what that is, right? Say money talk, right? So when they give life to the beast and put that bank, that worldwide digital bank currency with your DNA all in it, yeah, living new language. Yeah, you ain't gonna say nothing. Your money gonna talk, and that's gonna be it. and they ain't gonna have nothing to say to you if your money ain't talking. Yeah, that's, you are the currency, a living new language. You get it? Yeah, that's what they want. And just like banknotes, they can only have so many out. You know what I mean? They can only have so many in circulation. They gotta get out, get rid of the old and in with the new. They gotta update, upgrade, recycle, or whatever the hell they do with the stuff. Burn it. Like I said, this is what you were looking forward to, man. You get it? These cats is it make it sound good, but there ain't nothing good about it, man. Like I said, they're coming to deceive you. You're gonna have to go and re-listen to what I told you earlier in this video to remember what I'm telling you about how what's good is bad and what's bad is good. Like you have to change the language that they have you speaking, and go and study, seek the language of the word that was given to mankind, which is Hebrew, so that you can see through the bullshit these cats got you spewing out of your mouth without knowing what you're doing, because we're all blinded. We're just, like I said, man, just spitting venom in each other's eyes, poison, saying it's raining. You know what I mean? That's how we're gonna die. That's how they're gonna kill you, with some type of acid rain, nuclear rain, some type of bio warfare rain, some type of, yeah, man. It's gonna be a brainstorm. You ain't gonna be able to decide on nothing, because every direction is gonna have this involved. This is the route. All roads lead to Rome, and the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So I can tell you right now, you know what I mean, that nature stuff right there, how it says nature, you tell me what nature is. You know what I mean? Is nature the physical things in life, or is nature the non-physical things in life? Please enlighten me. So if you're looking at trees and birds and bees talking about all that's nature, I beg to differ. I truly beg to differ. If you're looking at the earth and the geographic locations and formation, all that's nature and it's not. No, I truly beg to differ. You're looking at ruins, calling it nature. Ain't this come on, man. What? Let me go back. Let me go back one more time to show you what nature is. Just talking about some dang nature. This is nature. This is nature, right there. That is in this world. When they say nature, it's not what you think it is. Just like balance is not what you think it is. You thought it meant being able to stand upright and all that, but that's wrong. Balance means like you're in harmony with, like, Baal, the king of this world, this fallen angel right here, Malek, Lucifer, Satan, Balenciaga, they call him the king or whatever. That's what Balenciaga stands for, the king. Some shit like that. Baal is the king or whatever. That's what they're saying. Well, that's who you're worshiping. That dragon right there is nature. The same way that you didn't know that Balenciaga and balance mean Baal and Molech and child sacrifice, is the same way that you didn't understand that the word nature and native and national and all that, it's all reference to Satan. It's all reference to the dragon, the most subtle creature ever created under heaven. So subtle that you would call it nature. Okay, did I prove my point? Did I prove my point? So subtle, it's like a chameleon. You're gonna walk in and look at it and be like, "Oh, that's beautiful." It's like a octopus, how it can blend in, and you're gonna call it nature. No, you're wrong. It's not natural. It's not nature. That thing organized itself and the things around it to make you think and call it, worship it as nature. And it leads to your death because that's the snare, that's the trap, it's the camouflage. So the devil said, "Do it thou wilt," in the church of Satan, right? 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 Okay. Damn. Damn. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. You understand what I'm saying, man? That's him. Your nature. Nature. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual what? Baal is king. They want Baal to be king perpetually. Now you know he is not the king. The true king is Yashaya, which is the word of Ahia. Okay? Who is the Messiah, Mashiach. Okay? So this is all counterfeit, man. And they get you to believe in these words. And you not knowing is only to your error and the downfall of your seed. It's not like the children, the sins of the parents. The children pay for the sins of the parents. The parents pay for the sins of the children. So look at it, man. You gotta step back and take a look at yourself. What are we teaching our kids? What are we teaching the children? Like, the reason why I stopped trying to pursue anything that you guys consider as good is because it was all bad. So I had to sit back, step back, sit my cup down. Tanqueray and Chronic, yeah, I'm effed up now. Yeah, man, I had to realize, dude, I need to sit back and stop trying so hard to do the same thing that you guys are doing. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Alright? So, yeah, man. You guys are going to have to get this, oh yeah. Another thing, just to make a full circle on this conversation right here. Now remember we were just talking about mad. They changed the name from mad to made because they didn't want to cause alarm. MAD means medical assistance in death. Well, what else could MAD be? Do you see that? MAD is capitalized right there. MAD is capitalized. Take it out. Flip it and reverse it. There you go. Medically assisted death. Yeah. And you think that ain't something? If you take the word mandate and play it backwards, it says Satan. Alright. I'm gonna play it one more time.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Alright. Now I'm gonna go play that backwards. Yeah. Both of them backwards is Satan. Mandates and mandates. Two things that are just busting up all type of media right now. All the media attention being absorbed by mandates and your man Tate. All these Tates. Your boy Tates. Yeah. This is, I told you, man, that mess is satanic. Anything they put in front of your face is connected with it in word, mocking you somehow, letters, numbers, meanings. And just the lack of knowledge is the reason why my people are destroyed. Because you don't have the knowledge that these guys are doing this to you. It's like the coyote and the sheepdog in the old Warner Brothers television show cartoons. No, they clock in every day and go at it. It's always it's spy versus spy. The United States versus Russia versus China. Like they shake hands. It's WWF and WWE. They sit in the same locker room and come up with a game plan, and both of them act it out. It's like when you practice for another team. You go and beat each other up, injure each other, play the other team's playbooks versus your playbook on your own field, and then go use the same tactics against them. Some people are not even on your team to actually even have a shot to play. They're just out there to be crash dummies. They're out there to get so that you guys can see what it feels like to hurt some fresh meat. You know what I mean? Some of you guys got to realize you're just condoms. Condemned. That's what they're saying. That's what it is. If that's all that's on your mind, if you reach in your pocket and that's all you can pull out is condemnation. Come on, man. Child sacrifice. You got a bunch of Peter Pans running around this, man. telling you, man. Lack of knowledge. Put your childish ways away, and you're gonna get baalanciaga. Y'all need to go find the truth, the way, and the life in Yeshaya, the son of Ahiah, who is the Messiah. And a man is a believer. So that's what a man means. That's what it is. So if you're not a man, you're not a believer. Period. So, you can call yourself what you want. But I tell you, the most highest power and the best feeling, top feeling, is being a believer, having faith before it's revealed. And then when it is revealed, it's even multiplied exponentially. No eye has seen or no ear has heard, no breath is spoken. Come on, man. Nobody can give you that. No man on earth can give you that. Only faith, only the grace, only the truth. All right? I'm out, fam. Y'all share this, save, like. Look at my other videos.